This is number 10 in a series of excerpts taken from John Paul Miller's absolutely spine-tingling book titled Hell No! Pee-wee Speaks on Trophies. He wrote, I remember one time when I was little and my parents sent me to soccer camp. That week was a very exciting week for me, not because I got to play soccer, but because I made a lot of friends and goofed around most of the week. I played pranks on people. I made tons of hilarious jokes. I even messed with the soccer camp counselors. It was my week to reign as the biggest jester they had ever seen. At the end of the week, on our final day, we all gathered in the big auditorium. I'll never forget walking into that room and seeing trophies up on a table near the stage. After everyone had entered the big room, the soccer coaches began calling out names and handing out trophies. Can you believe I never got a trophy? Me, the greatest soccer player in the room. I was the fastest, the strongest. I could defend. I could score. I was an incredible athlete, but I never received a reward. If I had only known that there was going to be trophies. If I had only known that they were planning on calling out individual names in front of everyone. If I had only known that they were recognizing the kids who had used their skills to the best of their abilities, I would have done things much, much differently that week. Well, that little rapscallion. I'll bet those camp counselors just thought little feral John Paul was totally adorable. And I'm sure they definitely did not want to tie him to the goal net and let the other campers practice kicking goals. They were probably so busy laughing at his wacky antics and his hilarious jokes, they didn't even care about soccer anymore. He really was a little jester. And if John Paul is actually still proud of being a holy terror, it's because he has all the self-awareness of a gnat's fart. From what he's written, it seems like he's not the least bit sorry about being the human equivalent of a hemorrhoid at camp. He's just sorry he didn't get a trophy. I'll bet you didn't know that John Paul Miller was so good at soccer, he went on to play college soccer, then professional soccer, and ultimately he won the 2004 World Cup all by himself. He was literally the only person on his team. In fact, when the other team saw that they had to play against the great John Paul, they just walked off the field before the game even started. Just kidding. I'm not sure he even played past the age of 12. Maybe John Paul wasn't really the camp clown. Maybe he didn't really make friends and goof around and tell hilarious jokes. Maybe he just wasn't good enough to get a trophy at soccer camp. Maybe he's just made up this story about acting like the love child of Jim Carrey and a malaria-carrying mosquito at soccer camp, because as an adult, he is still upset that he didn't get a trophy. Well, that is a sad story, and I'm here to make it better. Here's a trophy for you, Pee-wee. You're welcome. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe and be happy.